In South Dakota tonight, 6 high school baseball players are charged with rape in a case that is rocking that state. The 6 are charged with sexual assault of 2 teenage boys in June, and all 6 of the accused are pleading not guilty. We're not showing you some of their faces because they're minors. They claim the alleged incident, which took place during a summer tournament, was part of a team hazing ritual and was not sexual assault. And as a defense, the prosecutor is rejecting, though, as she vows to get to the bottom of what she says could be a much bigger problem. NewsNation's Natasha Zuves joins us now live. Natasha, what are you learning? This is really a disturbing story.
It's incredibly disturbing. That is true, Elizabeth. And as you said, these are 6 high school baseball players. They're between the ages of 17 and 19 years old, all of them being tried as adults, and 2 of them are facing up to 150 years. All 6 pleading not guilty. Now, the state prosecutor telling NewsNation unequivocally this was sexual assault, not hazing. These teens are charged with second-degree rape, which in that state encompasses penetration by force. Now, she is now concerned incidents like this have been going on for years.
A small community in South Dakota rattled by sexual assault allegations. These high school baseball players all charged with second-degree rape, accused of assaulting 2 teenage male victims while competing in a tournament in June. 18-year-old Hudson Haley and 19-year-old Landon Waddell facing up to 150 years if convicted. The other 4 could face up to 100 years. The state attorney prosecuting this case telling NewsNation's Chris Cuomo it was initially reported as a hazing incident.
This is something that probably was going on for up to 5 years, that it was perpetrated by one generation of the baseball team upon another, because, hazing connotates something entirely different. And this is not that. This is an act of sexual assault.
The team was suspended from the league when the allegations surfaced. The prosecutor saying there is concern this is a culture of repeated behavior that has been going on for years, and proper reporting was not done that perhaps could have prevented this from happening to the alleged victims in June. The 6 accused appeared in court Tuesday, pleading not guilty to the charges. Lawyers for one of the players asked the judge if the teen could continue going to school, despite attending the same school as one of the alleged victims. The judge is allowing it as long as he stays 30 feet away, and is also allowing him to participate in extracurricular activities.
Nobody wants to ruin any of these young men's lives, but the victims need to have their day in court. They need to be heard. And most importantly, this entire incident needs to be pulled out into the light so that it can be addressed, not just by Mitchell baseball, but, I think that this is something we're seeing repeated in our society.
And Elizabeth, the prosecutor says it is possible some adults close to this baseball program knew of the alleged crimes. And if that is true, they could also face charges. The prosecutor also saying the alleged victims have been put in an extremely difficult position, she calls it, that the community has not been as supportive of them as she would have hoped. Those teens are due back in court in February. We will keep tracking it. Elizabeth.
All right, Natasha, thank you so much. And thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.